just one of them. So we are not just teaching you about smart cameras. We're actually opening your mind. We're opening your mind into a new line of business, which is the smart home business. And which smart camera is just one of them. You have a lot of other components that are also part of the smart home automation. Okay, so thank you, and I welcome you all to this course. So I'm going to take you through our table of content. We have this model, this training into 6 modules. Module 1, we're going to talk about the introduction, setting the context, which is part of what I have started now. Then module 2, we'll talk about the smart home itself. All right, and we're going to let you know that smart camera is just one of those smart home components. Okay, and then module 3, we'll talk about the practical installation. All right, we will make sure that you see how the cameras are being installed. Then module 4, we will give you a project. That project must be submitted to us. Then module 5 is we'll begin to talk about the smart home installation as a business. Then module 6 is we'll take question and answer, and we'll issue you a certificate for attending this program. Okay? If you do not do the project, let me say this clearly. If you do not do the project, you will not get a certificate from us. And your project is not a big deal. Okay, so please be at peace. And module 5 is to tell you how you can start the smart home business. And module 6, like I said, is going to be an open day whereby we'll take question and answer for you. So today alone, we are going to take module 1 and module 2. Tomorrow, we'll take module 3 and module 4. Then module 5 and 6 will come up on Thursday. All right. So I would like to stop here for a bit and ask whoever has question to ask me. Does anybody have question? Hello? Does anybody? Okay. All right. Go ahead and ask your question. Inobem. Hello? Go ahead and ask your question.
You can unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself and ask your question, please. Oh, no. Hello? Okay.
I think he's trying to unmute himself.
Chatbot, so we'll take it from there.
The messages. You can use the chat box to send a message if you're unable to mute yourself.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to my presentation. So, like I said to you, we are Opti Nigeria Limited, and we're a limited liability company. And like I said, we are into the business of CCTV installation, intercom, solar inverter. We do smart homes and smart office, and we do web design. That was actually where we started from. And we're also into digital marketing. Okay. Part of our business is into logistics, which is another arm. And we do training. We have some investments in agriculture, and we also have some investments in education. So that's what we do as a business and as Opti Nigeria Limited. So now let's get started to the business of the day, which is setting the context. Okay. Now, setting the context is just letting you to know the basics about home automation and IoT. I would like to asked a question here. Does anybody know what home automation is or IoT? Can anybody just take a test, please? Take a trial. Home automation or IoT? Does anybody know home automation or IoT? You want to whoever wants to talk should just raise hand. Does anybody know home automation or IoT? Okay. So if I ask you a question, I need this task to be interactive, so I'll need people to talk. So now today we're going to talk about why smart home as a business, what is a smart device, what is IoT, types and samples of smart devices, the goal of a smart home installation, and the 10 commandments of smart home. So now, 10 years ago, you all agree with me about, okay, let me say about 20 years ago, yes, 2001, 2002, when Airtel came in. You all agree with me that there was nothing like a smartphone, okay? And all we had then was an Android phone. Was a basic 3310 phone. It was just a normal phone that people just needed to pick calls. That was just all we had. You all also agree with me that when we were growing up, what we had was just a black and white television. There was no color television. There was no plasma. There was no LED. All right? But today, there's been technology. There's been advancement in technology. So today, even the woman selling on the street has a smartphone. Even the woman selling on the street has a smartphone. You all agree with me. And you all agree with me that the woman who is selling akara, you understand, has a Facebook page. All right? So it has advanced from... So when you see 10 people, when you meet 10 people, you can be sure that the first 8 of them, or 8 out of those 10 people have a smartphone. You all will agree with me. And that is to tell you that everything about life now is becoming smart. Now, people own homes, people own televisions, but the new deal now is this. You need to control your home from wherever you are in the world. That is the whole essence of a smart home. You understand? And because way back, a lot of people never thought that even the woman selling body would have a smartphone. Nobody ever thought about it. But today, that's where we are. So now, this is the early entry advantage for you to get into this business of a smart home. Okay? Now, smart home is about having smart devices in your house. All right? So, and because you have smart devices in your house, you have automated your home, and that is what is called home automation. So now in all your houses, all right, you have cameras. Everything you have in your house, please begin to mention them, begin to think all about them. I will surprise you that there is a smart one of it. Is it your television? There's a smart TV, which is common to everybody. Is it the CCTV? That's what we're talking here today. There's a smart camera. Okay, so every component of your house, is it your door lock? There's a door lock. I hope I'll share with you that you can open your door from anywhere you are in the world. You can open with password, you can open with PIN, you can open with mobile app. All right. So now we are telling you now that automating people home is a new business that you need to get into, and that is what we're teaching you today. And we're going to teach you so many other devices if you remain with us on the group. But in this maiden life training, what we intend to do is just to teach you how to install smart cameras as a component of home automation. I said that smart home is any home that has smart devices in them. And I said that smart devices are devices that can be controlled through the internet and remotely. And I said that any home that has the smart devices in them and that enables you to control it is called automation. So that means that you have automated your home. All right, and that's why we say there, with the development of information and communication technology, ICT, and more concretely the evolution of the internet in the world, the specialists in the field have begun to study the extent to which human beings can use the advantage of new technology. So that's what we're saying here. So we are exploring the new technology, and the old technology that is driving this thing is called IoT. So now I have a video to show you here. Watch this video. This is what we call remote surgery. All of this thing is being done through the internet. Now they have used the banana as an example of human being, and the doctors that are going to perform the operation on this banana or the so-called human being are not anywhere around it. So imagine somebody is sick in Nigeria and they want to perform operation on it. The doctors that are going to perform the operation are in India. So let me play this for you, and you see how much technology has done. Have a watch. So can you see? So that is just performing operation on somebody, and the person who is even performing the operation is not anywhere around. So that is to tell you, have you ever imagined that somebody is at your door, all right, and you need to open the door to the person, and the person you're opening the door is, you are not even there. So you are in America, imagine opening the door for that person. You are in London, imagine. So you are in America, can you imagine talking to somebody through your camera? That's exactly what we're going to show you. We have cameras that can enable you to talk from anywhere in the world. We have cameras that can alert you immediately somebody enters your house. All right? You have cameras that can be moving with the person as the person is moving in your house. You should be tracking the person. So that is exactly where we are. So imagine coming into this business at this early stage, how much you're able to make. I tell you. So now, what is home automation? All right, and I told you that home automation is trying to control your home remotely from anywhere in your world. There's no plenty English about it. All right, and now this home automation, it's being controlled with the use of Internet of Things. So what is IoT? All these smart devices, your mobile phone that you are holding is an IoT device. Any device, categorically speaking, any device that you are using, that you are able to control it through the internet. Your mobile phone, you can control your mobile phone through the internet. You can talk to me from your mobile phone. All right, I'm talking to you on your mobile phone today because your mobile phone is an IoT device. All right, now you can control your television through the internet. You can watch Netflix because your television is no more a normal television. It is an IoT device. Your television connects to the internet connects to Netflix, and you're able to watch. You're not just watching signal. So even if you don't have antenna in your house, you can still watch your television because you are connecting your television to the internet. You are not connecting to DSTV. No. The internet is pulling data for you from Netflix, and that is it. Okay, so any device, categorically speaking, any device that uses internet, all right, it is now a smart device. It is an IoT device. Your fridge in your house is just a normal fridge. Imagine we now connect your fridge to the internet so that we can set the temperature, we can off the temperature. Your fridge is no more a normal fridge. It is now an IoT device. For example, we have a smart socket here in our office. That smart socket, when you connect it to your socket, all right, and you time it, it can off your fridge anytime, It can on it anytime. You can on it from anywhere in the world. All right. So that smart socket has made your fridge to become what? A smart fridge, and it has become an IoT device. Now, how does home automation work? All right. Now, the all of these things that we are talking about, there's something that drives them. So you have a smart socket, you have a smart TV, you have a smart camera, you have a smart lock. How does all of this thing works? How do they work? Which technology do they use that makes them become that makes them automate your house? There are just about 3 technologies. Number 1, the first technology is that they use Bluetooth. Most of those IoT devices use Bluetooth. The second technology, they use Wi-Fi. And the technology, I'm going to mention 3 protocols that they use to communicate. And the first is Bluetooth, second is Wi-Fi, and the third is Zigbee. And now let me tell you about Bluetooth. You all agree with me. Bluetooth has a limited devices that you can connect to. So what it means is this: if you have a camera that can connect to Bluetooth, you can connect it, you can control it because you are close to the camera. You understand? For Bluetooth, you can, if you are close to it, that's the only time you can control it. But for Wi-Fi, it means that you can control the camera if you are in America, if you are anywhere. So for Wi-Fi, for Bluetooth, you can just take few components, maybe about 7 or thereabout. For Wi-Fi, you can take up to 32. For Zigbee is like a network. So there's a small module that all of your devices, thousands of devices, connect to. All right. So it is that Zigbee device that now connects you to the internet. Do you understand? So your internet goes to Zigbee. Zigbee connects to plenty other smart devices. Okay. So those are the things. So Bluetooth limited devices, then followed by Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi can connect up to 32 devices, and followed by Zigbee. All right. Now, why do we do home automation? Why? Home automation, why? There are just about 3 reasons, okay? Because why? We want to monitor, all right? We want to control, and because we want to automate. Because a lot of people have housemaid in their house. Oh, go and warm this for me. Go and do this for me. Go and lock the door. No. Oh, you need somebody to see with your children. You don't need all of that again in this present world that we have. All you need is just a smart camera in your house, and you can see everything your children is doing. You can talk to the children through your camera. So you don't need it again. So because you want to monitor your children, that's why you need home automation. That's why you need smart camera. Because you also want to control them. Okay, you guys, go and take your lunch. Okay, you guys, okay, now go and sleep. Have you done your assignment? I'm watching you. Because you want to control them. All right. Because you want to be able to automate. You want to know when they get to the door. All right. Your phone will alert you. You can open the door for them through your phone, and you get into all of these are automation. They are all automation. It is automatic. It does not need any human being to. You understand? Maybe they get there, you get motion detection. You get that somebody automatically, you get an alert on your phone that somebody is already at your door. Okay, and that's exactly why we are doing this home automation. Okay, so now home automation system component. What are the components? Like I said to you, they are all IoT devices. While some automation systems require hubs, all right, some mobile application connect directly. So like I said to you, there's Bluetooth, there's Wi-Fi, all right, and some of them uses Zigbee. So aside all of these 3, those are the protocols in which the IoT devices use. All right. Now, most of all of these devices we are talking about, you understand, they are controlled remotely. They are controlled remotely. It's not as if you go and press a button. So you want to on your television, you have to go and press the button, on button. No. For home automation, you don't need to press anything. You control them remotely. So how do you control them? You can control them through a mobile app. There's a mobile app. For example, your smart camera, for example, now, you control your smart camera through a mobile app. All right? You can control them through voice assistants. there are about 3 popular voice assistants. There's Google Assistant, there's Alexa, all right, and there's also Siri. Siri is for Apple, Google Assistant is for Google, and there's also Alexa. There are some other ones. There's also Samsung Assistant or something, but the most popular one is Alexa. There's Google, and there's if anybody has iPhone here, you understand. If you have iPhone, if you say hey Siri, the Siri on your phone is an assistant. You know, you can say on your iPhone, hey Siri, call John. Hey Siri, call Goke. You understand? You are control instead of you pressing button. It's because your iPhone is a smart device. It can take all of those instructions from you. And now, let me let you know. Surprisingly, the 3 popular voice assistants in the world is Alexa, Google Assistant, and Siri. Those that Alexa answered correctly is about 79.8% without failing. Then Google Assistant has 92%, and Siri, which is iPhone, is about 83%. And that Alexa understands your query. Alexa, do this, do that, is about 99.9%. Then Google Assistant is 100%, and Siri, I can't see this, is about 99% or thereabout also. Okay, so we said that Google Assistant, as you can imagine, is Google's assistant voice, Google's voice assistant. Although Google Assistant has fewer skills or actions than Alexa, it has been proven to be most accurate voice assistant in terms of understanding and answering queries. So that's for Google Assistant, which is 100%. iPhone is Siri. Siri is Apple's voice assistant that is integrated into the iPhone, while Siri owns 35% of the global market share for voice assistant. You know why it owns 35%? It's because a lot of us have iPhone. The Alexa are not doing phones and all that, and we use Siri for your Mac, for your iPhone and all that. That's why they own 35%. Okay, it's because they are into the mobile phone business, compared to 9% and 4%. You see, so 9% is for Google and 4% is for Alexa, like I said. So it's because they own the mobile phone market. So for you to use Alexa that is owned by Amazon, this is the device. This is the device. So when you have the device in your house, it can control all your devices. So you can say, Alexa, off the light. Google Assistant, do this, and they carry out those instructions. All right. Now, because of vandalism, some of those devices that we're talking about today, smart cameras and all of that, because somebody will tell you, oh, this camera, somebody can just remove it, and yes, they can remove it. But the good news is that all of these things can be stored on the internet. They can be stored in the cloud. So whenever anybody removes the smart camera, it's just playing. All the recordings are in the cloud. Okay. So like I said, we have talked about Wi-Fi as the protocol in which some of these devices connect. Wi-Fi, Z-Wave. But like I said to you, Wi-Fi and Zigbee are the most popular ones, and Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and Zigbee. So you may not bother yourself about the Thread and the Z-Wave, but the most popular ones here is Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and Zigbee. Okay. For most people, Wi-Fi connected devices will be sufficient. Like I said, most of all of these devices that we are selling, they are Wi-Fi based. All you just need is just any internet in your house, even your mobile hotspot, that can provide Wi-Fi. Your smart cameras will connect to it. For most people, Wi-Fi connected devices will be sufficient, but for more advanced smart home, you might want to switch to Zigbee. And like I said, Zigbee takes about 232 devices. So for more advanced, so that's why you may want to switch to Zigbee. For basically, you're doing about 30 something devices, say maybe smart camera, smart bulb, smart socket, smart door lock, smart video doorbell. All of those things can still work with your Wi-Fi. Now, some people will tell you, just for you to know, Some people will tell you, this thing, this one, that one. You understand? What are the advantages? This is the advantages of having your home automated. It gives you remote access. All right. Now, it gives you comfort. It helps you to save energy because you can tell your television to go. There's not like, oh, I slept off, I left my TV on all night. No. You can do all of this thing on your phone. It helps you save. Now that everything is gone up, it helps you to save energy. You understand? It gives you convenience and it provides safety for you. Imagine being able to watch your children remotely. You can't imagine it. You can't imagine it. It's a whole lot. So I'm going to stop here before we take module 2 to take question. All right.
Mr. Sonny, do you want to ask a question?
No. I'm just testing the platform.
Please, we can't hear you clearly.
Do you understand?
Yes, you have a better network.
Can you hear me?
Clearly.
Yes, go ahead.
My network.
Okay, Mr. Kevin, take your question.
Okay, sorry. Thank you very much. I joined late. I was struggling with my devices, so I missed part of the earlier aspect. I don't know whether it's possible to send this by, send your presentation on module 1 to us again. If it's possible,
sure.
I will appreciate.
Sure.
Okay.
So the community manager will make it available to everybody.
Okay,
all right.
Thanks. Sir.
All right, thank you. Mr. Chinedu, take your question. You are muted. Mr. Sonny Omorige is muted. Mr. Chinedu, you can speak.
Yeah. Okay. I'm asking so this is one about CPU. Is it the camera that are using SIM card or is it a different device entirely to connect with the systems?
Take your question again, please. Take your question again.
Okay. No, we are talking about networking or the how to connect the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth. So I'm asking the cameras. Does it use SIM card?
Okay, so we have 2 types of cameras. We have the one that uses SIM card because I told you because they are smart cameras. Because they are smart cameras, it means they use internet. So what provides internet for them is either the SIM card or the Wi-Fi. Okay, so we use SIM card. We have cameras that use SIM card and Wi-Fi.
Okay, that's all for now.
All right, thank you. So can we move to module 2? Can we move to module 2? Mr. Chinedu, mute yourself, please. Thank you. Can we move to module 2? Any other question?